We are gathered here together today for Grandpa Jack Powell, for what he started and was able to teach us all. On December 22nd, 1950, he married a beautiful girl, Helen Nilsson, after 8 weeks of courtship and a 2-month engagement, and ever since has been an example of eternal families. He and his beautiful wife eventually settled down in Payson, Utah, and had 10 amazing children. Jack became the principal of Payson Elementary, and Helen started raising their 10 crazy children. Those kids were raised with love and care through the thick and the thin of times. Since being a principal of an elementary school fulfilled every dream that Jack had for his life, it was still hard to have much to raise 10 kids off of. So with hard work and dedication, he made a large garden to feed his family, with a cellar to keep the food available throughout the year. Grandpa Powell has always had a way of making the best of things that were thrown at him. Aunt Leanne always tells the story of when Grandpa Powell taught her how to drive stick shift in the truck. It was time to spread the manure on the garden, so he piled manure into the back of the truck, told Leanne the basics of what she needed to know, got in the back of the truck, and told Leanne to go while he spread the manure on the garden. What he possibly didn't expect was how bumpy the ride would be. Who knows how many times Grandpa Powell fell off the truck into freshly spread manure. But no matter what, he would just get back up, give some encouraging words, and go at it again. I have never known anyone with as much patience as my Grandpa Jack before. In the school where he worked, he made the difference that I'm convinced that no other person could. One story in particular that comes to mind is of a small child who showed up at the principal's office, undoubtedly embarrassed for having wet his pants. With love and tenderness, our Grandpa Powell drove this little boy home with the little boy's wet drawers sitting on the seat of his own truck to let this boy get a change of clothes and not have to spend the rest of the day in soiled clothes. He showed this kind of love and devotion to all the kids of his elementary school, organizing skating parties and holiday celebrations, doing things above any call of duty of a principal. He made a difference in these children's lives, just as he has made a difference in ours. This legacy has grown to be around 60 grandchildren and many, many more great-grandchildren who are still coming. He has been an inspiration to me in my life, and such a support that he will never know to what extent. To such an extent that in your honor, my husband and I are naming our son after you. We hope that our little Jack will live up to his name and gain those characteristics that you've exemplified to us throughout all these years. Not only patience, but understanding and a good sense of humor and love for all those around you. We love you, Grandpa, and always will.